I've not had the best of mornings, all right? You're gonna have to bear with me. I've not had the best of mornings. Let me show you what's happened, right? As you can tell, put a bit of a spanner in the works. I think something got caught in the lid as I've shut it, and yeah, it's caused the screen to go and mess up, which isn't great. So I've booked myself into the Genius Bar at the Apple Store, and hopefully they can perform a miracle and save it. Yeah, right now I can use it, but I don't know if it's gonna get worse. So, not ideal start. Also means it's kind of ruined the plans a little bit for the day, because I did want us to go and visit Stanley Park. But, right now I've got to wait for my appointment in the Apple Store. Yeah, not really what I wanted. And also means I'm gonna have to spend money where I didn't really want to spend money. But hey ho, we move on, right? Things happen in life, things happen. Anyhow, I'm gonna go and have my breakfast, and then I actually have an online therapy appointment. And I think, especially as guys, it is very important to now look after your mental health. In this modern era, when there's so much going on, there's so much noise going around in traffic, that you can very easily, I know I do, if I have an issue, I'll just keep it to myself. I just put it under the rug, we'll worry about it another time, or we just kind of bottle it up until eventually it can get too much for you. So, if you are struggling, because I know I have, just go talk to your friend. I know how difficult it is. It's easier said than done, but if you just have that first conversation, it can definitely, and it will put you in that right direction to then take that next step forward. That is what I'll be doing after breakfast. Following that, we're then gonna go to the Genius Bar, and hopefully we can get this MacBook sorted, because, I mean, I need it fixed. I really do. I don't want the screen to get any worse. Otherwise I'm not going to edit these videos. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, let me go have my breakfast and be going with the morning, and then I'll catch you a little bit later on. I've got to the Apple Centre. It looks like a big one, so I'm hoping they can actually fix it. I thought it's going to be peak if they can't, man. Oh, it's just going to ruin it. But I'm going to go in, I'm going to talk to them, see what they can do about the MacBook screen, and hopefully we can get something sorted. We've got to go to the second floor apparently. This is a bougie little building. Hey, Apple are doing it right, you know, they're doing it right. Okay, I'm actually hoping so badly that they can sort this out for me. It wasn't looking good. It can't get, well, it can get replaced, but it's gonna cost me about £480. So, we're just gonna be going old school and rocking a broken Pro now until it absolutely passes out, which, I mean, it gives it a bit of character, I suppose. But if we don't ask, we don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot back, I'm gonna pick up the stuff, and we are gonna carry on with the original plans now, because we've still got, well, it's not even lunchtime, so let me do that. I'm gonna head back, get the stuff, eat some food as well, and then we're gonna head out to the park. I'm gonna bring the cameras and hopefully capture some wildlife. I'll see you back at the apartment. It's so nice again today. Despite waking up to that horror show, but we've got a bit of character with the MacBook now, I guess. It is 20 degrees, which is lovely. So yeah, feeling good. I'm gonna go, as I say, go home, get some food, pack the camera bag, and then we're gonna head down to Stanley Park and do some little wildlife watching, see if we can find anything. I'm not 100% sure what kind of things we're actually gonna see when we're there, but all I know is that this is Canada, and they have some crazy wildlife. Had to do a cheeky little Starbucks stop. I've also picked up a piece for my camera, which is then gonna help us film the footage of all the wildlife. But I'm going to show you that when we get there, because I want to make our way to the park now. Then I'll mount it up and I'll show you the little piece I got. It's pretty cool. I didn't think anyone would have it, but I did find a really good camera shop that does have the part. So excited to get some good footage later on. Right, I've literally just got, I've got flies all over me. Got to the park. I went on a little detour. I got this. I was trying to figure out how we're going to get some GoPro footage as well as the camera footage. So I popped into a camera store and I've got us a little shoe mount, which should, in theory, it's going to jump right on top of our camera. We tighten it in. I've got the GoPro on a little small tripod at the moment, but I can now mount the GoPro on top of here. My thought process, because I was trying to figure out how we're going to get both, I want to share some of the kind of wildlife footage as well as the GoPro, this kind of talking footage, right? So I was putting the two and two together and then gave it a little Google, and we've managed to track down this nice little mount here. So I'm going to shift the GoPro probably between my handheld when we're walking around the park, and then when we're grabbing some footage, I'm going to mount this on top of the camera, so you'll get like a little POV, kind of little run and gun kind of perspective. I think it's going to look pretty cool regardless. I'm going to set up the mount now, and then we're going to get into the park and we're just going to track down some wildlife. I don't know what we're going to find, but yeah, we'll see what we can get. I know there's going to be a little difference in quality as well, so you've got that, so I suppose that to look forward to. I guess we're gonna set up the camera. Let me get the main lens on now anyway. So my idea, as I say, we're gonna get the GoPro on here, and then when we come up, boom, you'll be able to see what I'm shooting, and then I'll be able to clip the footage, because I'm gonna do some video footage as well as the camera footage, so then we can get like the two different things. So it should look pretty cool. Bear with me. Let's get into the park and start hunting down some wildlife. I think the best part about this whole setup is how versatile it is. I've managed to get the small rig, so it actually has a 360 for the GoPro, which means we can walk like this, walk and talk, and then when we get into shooting mode, I can basically just spin that around, and then we've got kind of this run and gun scenario. So it's a pretty nifty setup. We spin it back, sorted. Oh, this is sick. I don't know how exhilarating this footage is going to be, but as you can imagine, capturing wildlife is actually, it's a bit of a challenge. Like, you have to be pretty patient, especially with birds, because they move around very, very quickly. So I'm trying my best. I'm listening more for the sounds. I'm trying to get into quieter areas without many people, and hopefully we'll be able to capture something. Right now, I think all I've captured is a little duck in a pond, which, funny enough, is actually the name of a pub near where I grew up. So yeah, I think maybe that's a little full circle moment for me there. Regardless, I'm hoping this footage of me having the camera on the, camera on the camera, I hope it comes out pretty well. It was a nice little work. I thought of it this morning. I was like, I need a little workaround for how we're going to shoot this. Otherwise, I'd have to stop, set up maybe a mini tripod, and then get the shot with that. But I think if I did that, by the time an animal came by, it'd probably be gone by the time we set up. So this is a much more mobile and useful way to do it. I'm hoping we're going to find something. We're getting quite deep into Stanley Park now. Not as many people. I have walked past. They've got some sort of aquarium, so I have walked past there. Maybe we'll explore it at some stage on this trip. I'm not too sure. Hold on. There's literally a little squirrel just behind that branch. Right, if we can zoom in. Oh, I can literally see him just there. Got a little bit of that squirrel. He was kind of hiding behind the tree slightly. But this vlog's a little bit more of a calm paced one, you may have guessed. I know we had a little bit of drama there at the start this morning with obviously a broken MacBook, which isn't ideal, especially when we're just at the start of the trip. But it is what it is. This is a lot more relaxing. It's one of my little hobbies I like to do, getting out. It's a nice excuse to get outside and get in the outdoors, but also I love being able to try and capture some footage and see how the wild actually lives, you know. At some point on this trip, we are going to try and track down a few bears. It is bear season, so I'm hoping we're going to get something, and especially with this little kind of setup we have now, it should make for a pretty cool vid. But for now, that's not going to happen today because they don't have any bears in Stanley Park. They got about 500 different species, but I don't believe they have any bears. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one's about to jump out in the middle of the road. I don't know. But in the meantime, we're going to carry on walking around, and I'm just going to pick this camera up. Every time I can hear something or there's something, I'm just going to switch. So the footage is kind of go backwards and forwards today. Hopefully it's not too intense, and it will be more of a relaxing vibe. That's what I'm trying to go for, because wildlife photography is usually quite relaxing because you're outside and you're just kind of experiencing the wild, which is quite nice. Makes for a little change between being in the city all the time.
That was pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I think that was like a small squirrel or something. But that was pretty sweet, making an absolute racket in the tree. So I thought, right, whereabouts are you? I'm gonna find you. And then there it just was, just sitting. Really like that. That looked really nice. There's like a bigger bird just circling up high at the moment. I'm gonna try and zoom in. Hopefully we can see what it is. But it looks like some sort of bird of prey. Oh, I think it's an eagle. That looks sick. That looks so cool. I don't know how that's gonna come out. I'm hoping I'm not too shaky. I might have to do some like stabilizing in the footage afterwards. Oh, he's there again. That was so, I don't think I've ever seen one before, but that looks beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to look back at the footage for this vlog. Today's vlog, despite waking up having a broken MacBook, oh, I'm having so much fun. It's gonna be so much, oh, I'm ecstatic. I spotted a thing, hold on, let me get, bear with me. It's just out there, God, my fringe has gone crazy. No, I literally spotted that from across the lake. This is a really nice lake. I think it's called Beaver Lake. A really nice place. You've got all of the lilies and, well, not lilies, is it? I don't know. They've got some sort of flower. It's a really beautiful park though, really beautiful. I can hear more birds chirping away. Oh, there's a little fella here. Oh, it's so sweet. That was really cool. So sweet. Oh, it's so cute. Oh wow. Okay, that was something really cool. We literally just like got onto a little bridge. There was one other guy there, so I was being extra quiet. But yeah, we just got swarmed by loads of different animals. Now I really feel like we're definitely getting into something. That was so cool. I think this place does a complete loop, so after we've done this area, I think the best thing we do is to go slightly somewhere different, maybe try the other side of the park, because this place is absolutely huge, by the way. You could spend many a day here. I'm sure we are going to come back here again to do some more wildlife hunting. Maybe this is a mini docu-series whilst we're out here or something. As I said, there's about 500 or so different species of animal living in this park, which is seriously impressive. And yeah, we've got to try and capture as much as we can on camera. At the very top there is something, and we're going to find out what it is in a second. That was cool. I don't have a clue what these birds are. I need to really learn the names. I need to really learn the names of them. So we're going to shoot off into a different area of the park now. But that was Beaver Lake. I looked it up. That was called Beaver Lake. Really nice place. I'm taking a slightly different detour, so we're not actually going to finish the whole loop of Beaver Lake. Instead, we're going into the depths of Stanley Park, and hopefully we can find a few more. I have got my eyes peeled. That's why I'm not talking directly to you, because you don't know. You need to keep looking up when you're doing this sort of stuff, because something could just boom appear. That's crazy, isn't it? The trees, there's so many, and they're so tall as well. Oh, it's such a beautiful place.
The turtle and the herons.
Beavers.
Nice little find. I'm gonna be so happy to watch this footage back. You can probably just tell by the smiles. It's gonna be something really nice, and I'm glad I'm able to share this, because I don't really have many of these experiences before. So yeah, enjoying it. I think we need a quick update. There's not really been much more action. There's just a lot of ducks. Now, someone might tell me, oh yeah, it's this version or this version. I do want to verse myself a bit better in time over what the different animals are. Not just birds, but just wildlife as a whole, because it is a passion of mine, or beginning to be a passion of mine. I enjoy getting outside. I'm enjoying taking these photos. This isn't a wildlife specific page. It's just a little hobby of mine. And going to Canada, Vancouver, they've just got beautiful wildlife everywhere. So it's kind of an ideal thing, right? It's an ideal situation for me to then get out and try and find some things and share it. But I'm no expert by all means, definitely trying to get better at it. I'm just going to continue walking around and see what we can find. I've just found a lovely little spot, so we're just going to chill here for a second, get some footage. Let me spin it around. There you go. That ain't bad, is it? That ain't bad at all. We've got some, like, I think these are actually Canadian geese or Canadian ducks because of the black heads. I know that because when I first went out doing some like bird watching back in the UK, this was at one of the wildlife centres. So I know, I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to find it here. It's right there. It's a Canadian goose. See, I knew that one. So what else is there actually in the area? So there's a bald eagle. I think we did find the bald eagle. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look back on the footage, but I think that was one of the ones flying around. But that's what I was saying. These are all like, they're all different types of birds. I mean, I'm not a professional. We might get there eventually, but right now, that's what you've got. Right, let's get some cool shots of these guys. This is definitely my favourite vlog at the minute because we're just out and about. I'm seeing all the wildlife. I'm absolutely loving it. And if you're enjoying it too, be sure to slap that like button, subscribe to the channel because there are plenty more vlogs coming out from this trip. Honestly, there's so much I've got planned and I'm just so excited to be able to like get into it and just start sharing it all. It's going to be wicked. This is probably the first of many wildlife videos. I'm going to say that now because it's a hobby that I've gotten into. I'm really enjoying it. And it just gets me outside. It also gets me to see animals that I can't usually see when I'm back home. We have got some trips planned within this trip to actually go to an area where there are more kind of extreme animals, so to speak. I definitely want to find a bear. At some point, we're going to find a bear. I'm going to do whatever it takes. But yeah, if you are enjoying it, as I say, just slap that like button. You can subscribe for the more content. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be filming this video for, or at least this segment of the video, because this camera does weigh a bit of a ton. It's more the lens, which is quite heavy around the neck, and I have been wearing it for about 2 hours or so. I am also beginning to think about how long this is going to take me to actually stitch together, but it doesn't really matter because it has been so much fun. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm just beaming from ear to ear right now. Oh, I tell you what, as much fun as it is getting these shots and that, I'm getting knackered. My legs are actually killing me. I'm intrigued to see how many steps I've done today. I feel like I could get lost in this park. It's just so big. You literally look everywhere. Woods, I hope that didn't make you sick, but you can see my point. Yeah, there's a lot of walking. This is a big park. I'm kind of putting 2 and 2 together. The further into the park I go, away from water, the less kind of wildlife I'm finding, which kind of makes sense because obviously the wildlife are going to have to be near water at some stage because they've got a drink. I'm currently on a path. I have no idea where it goes. We'll find out shortly. I think after this one, maybe go back to one of the lakes that we were at, see if we can find any other animals, and then probably call it a wrap for today. I think I'm just gonna go head back, gonna finish editing yesterday's vlog, and then make a start on this one. Then I think I do need to go to the gym because it would have been a couple days. And we've got to train legs, unfortunately. I'm not sure if that's I'll share that one with you because I know I've done a fair few gym kind of clips already, and this isn't really a fitness page, so I don't really want to overdo it with the fitness. It will still be there from time to time, but for now I think we're just gonna finish off here, maybe capture 1 or 2 more shots, and then I think it'll be time to head back and relax, have some food tonight. In fact, that's exciting. Tonight is the first time I'm actually going to be cooking a proper meal. I've got chicken and rice. It's like the most, it's just the most typical meal for someone who goes to the gym regularly. Chicken and rice. I mean, the thing is, it was cheap as well. Well, I say that it was cheaper than the other options. And on this trip, we're trying to keep things within a budget. It is what it is. But yeah, let's try and find a few more shots, a few more animals, and we'll capture it, and then we're going to make our way back. Wow. Just taking it all in. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I just ripped my shorts. This just ripped my shorts. We're back where we were earlier, and the ducks are still there, so I've got a few more nice clips. They've kind of all gathered around here, so it's pretty neat. When you go up close to them, you can see all the details, and yeah, they're just such pretty animals. I know there are any ducks, but it's just really nice to look at. This is so therapeutic. I'm going to call it there though for now. I'm going to head back, get some food, and then probably hit up the gym a little bit later on. Then I'm going to go to bed. This has been the most relaxing vlog so far, and I can't wait to edit it. That was really successful. I enjoyed that a lot. Definitely going to get out more. In the last shot, I literally just put the camera down, and then I heard this little sound. I was like, what's that? Bang, point and shoot, we got it. That was really good fun. I'm letting it still run, but my watch is at almost 4 hours, and we've done 11.8 kilometers walking. So I've got my steps in for the day, that's for sure. I'm gonna pack up, and once that's done, we're gonna shoot back on the bus, back on the train, and make our way back home, get some food in the stomach, because you may have guessed it, I am absolutely starving. Again, what a surprise. Every vlogger ever. Anyway, let's get back, let's go. I'm gonna stop being an idiot now. These aren't sights that I'm gonna get over quickly. It's just so nice, it's such a beautiful city. If you ever think about coming, I've only been here for a few days, but if you ever feel like coming, definitely this summer. I've spoken to quite a few people now, and they've all said you've come at the best time, and I can see why.
and relax.
I've decided I'm not going to go to the gym this evening because after all that walking today, my legs are absolutely wrecked. But I cannot wait to actually edit all of this together and share it with you because I think it's going to be so cool to see. The rest of the evening, I am just going to eat my dinner, as I've said, and then I'm going to go and hit the hay. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button. I appreciate all the support regardless. If you want to stay up to date with kind of what I'm getting on with, you can follow the Instagram and the TikTok as well. The links are in the description. If you're new around here and you are enjoying the vlogs, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you soon.